Jai Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitya Gaur, Hari Bol. हरिनाम संकीर्तन की, श्रीमद् भागवतम की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की, समस्त वैष्णव वृंद की, गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरि हरि बोल. Hare Krishna. So today is in English, Prabhu, right? So, the Tuesday normally we have Srimad Bhagavatam class in English. So we welcome everyone for daily Srimad Bhagavatam lecture. So today we are going to read from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 19, first 7 verses, verse 1 to 7. So I'll read first 6 verses and the last 7 one we can repeat. You can repeat after me the last one. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 19, Swallowing the Forest Fire. Text 1. Shri Shuk Uvacha. Krida Sakteshu Gopeshu Tadgavo Duracharina Swaram Charantayo Vivishus Tranalobhena Gadavaram. Next 2. Ajagavo Mahishyascha Nirvishanto Vanadvanam Ishikatavim Nirvivisheshu Karadhyantyo Davatarshita. Text 3. Te Pashanta Pashun Gopa Krishna Ramadhyastada Jata Anutapa Navidur Vichinvanto Gavam Gatim. Text 4. Tarnestat Khura Dachinner Goshpader Ankiter Gavam Margam Anvagaman Sarve Nashta Jiveya Vichetasa. Text 5. Munja Atavayam Bhrashtumargam Krandamanamam Savagodanam Samprapya Trishita Shratsta Tataste Sanya Avratyan. Text 6. Ta Ahuta Bhagavata Mega Gambiraya Gira Swanam Ninandam Shrutva Pratine Dupraharshita. Thank you. So in 6 का मैं अनुवाद पढ़ता हूँ, then we will recite 7. Sukdev Goswami said, while the cowherd boys were completely absorbed in playing, their cows wandered far away. They hungered for more grass, and with no one to watch them, they entered a dense forest. Passing from one part of the great forest to another, the goats, cows, and buffalo eventually entered an area overgrown with sharp canes. The heat of a nearby forest fire made them thirsty, and they cried out in distress. Not seeing the cows before them, Krishna, Rama, and their cowherd friends suddenly felt repentant for having neglected them. The boys searched all around but could not discover where they had gone. Then the boys began tracing out the cow's path by noting their hoof prints and the blade of grass the cows had broken with their hooves and teeth. All the cowherd boys were in great anxiety because they had lost their source of livelihood. Within the Munja forest, the cowherd boys finally found their valuable cows, who had lost their way and were crying. Then the boys, thirsty and tired, herded the cows onto the path back home. Final verse 7, so we can repeat. Tata samanta davadum ketur yadrachya bhuta kshakrad samirita sartha no labno almoker vile lihana sithar jangaman mahan tata samanta davadum ketur yadrachya bhuta kshakrad vanokasam samirita sarthi nolo bhanol almuker vile lihana sithar jangaman mahan. Tata samanta davadum ketur yadrachya bhuta kashakrad vanokasam samirita sarthino labnol ulmuker vile lihana sithar jangaman mahan. Tatha samanta davadum ketur yadrachya bhuta kashakrad vanokasam samirita sarthino labnon muke vile lihana sithar jang man mahan. Any Mataji want to try? Okay. Suddenly a great forest fire appeared on all sides, threatening to destroy all the forest creatures. Like a chariot driver, the wind swept the fire onward, and terrible sparks shot in all directions. Indeed, the great fire extended its tongues of flame toward all moving and non-moving creatures. It's a very small purport. Maybe this is the smallest purport in this chapter, which is one line. Just as Krishna, Balaram, and the cowherd boys were about to take their cows back home, the forest fire previously mentioned raged out of control and surrounded all of them. Om Jnanatimandasya Jnananjana Shalakya Chakshur Unmiltam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swam Padantikam Vande Ham Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagar Jatam Sahagan Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadhvetam Savadhutam Parijan Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deen Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchan Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavane Shivri Vrishbhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriya Vancha Kalpatrubhyascha Kirpya Sindhu Bevacha Patita Nam Pavane Bhayo Vaishnave Bhayo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So after Lord Balram killed demon Pralamba, Krishna and Balram moved to another forest called Munjaranya. There are many forests in Vrindavan Dham. One of the name of this forest of Braj is Munjaranya, where Krishna and Balram took their cows and calves with their friends, cowherd friends, to feed green grass to their cows. But they were boys, Krishna and Balram and their friend. They were young little boys. And the boys like to play. Boys like to play. So these cowherd boys with Krishna and Balram, they were in joyful and playful mood. They were playing, making mischiefs, teasing each other, running around. They forgot that they were supposed to herd and supervise the cows and calves. So just like little children, when they go out playing, they don't remember anything, that they have to go to school, or they have homework to do, or this is their lunch time. They forget. Sometimes the mothers come out the homes and they call, "Come back, come on, come back. It is too hot outside. It is a hot summer day, come back. It is time to have your lunch." But children, they don't care about eating and studying and what their parents want when they are playing with their friends. We all remember our childhood. When we were playing with our friends, we were also like these cowherd boys, Krishna Balram and their friends. We didn't care about anything in the world. We were enjoying, we were happy in our childhood. We were thinking at that point of time that when we will grow up, we will be happier. We'll go to college, we'll be happy. We'll go to university, we'll be more happy. Then we will get a job, we'll get some money, salary. We will spend, we can buy things, we will be more happy. Then we will get married, we'll be more happy. We think in childhood times. But now, all grown-up people, they think that was the best time of my life when I was a little child. All grown-up people, they always admit that we were thinking once we get married, once we get education, once we get a lot of money, we have big house, facilities, income, we will be very happy. But now they admit and they lament, they regret that this is not happiness. We were happy when we were very young boys and girls. We had no worries, no tension, no responsibilities. So it was natural at that age to forget about the rest of the world. So this particular section of this chapter is explaining that Krishna and Balram with their friends, they forgot why they were moving around in this forest called Munjaranya. They forgot that they were supposed to take care of their cows and calves. And in this chapter, first time we learned, Krishna was not herding only cows. There's one verse which explains, Aja gavo mahishyascha. Aja means goats, gava cows, mahishya, buffalo. So today we learned there was not only cows at that time. They had some buffaloes, some goats also. So Nanda Maharaj was very wealthy man. He was king. So he had many cows, but he had buffaloes also. He had goats also. And Krishna and Balram were responsible to take them to forest, to feed them green grass and make them do some walking exercise so they can give sweet milk. But on that particular day, they neglected their animals, goats, buffaloes and cows. And they were busy in playing. And after a few hours, these friends of Krishna and Balram, they realized, oh, we cannot see our cows. Where the calves have gone? Where the buffalo gone? I cannot see my goats. What will happen? They are the source of our income. They are regretting now. They are feeling sorry inside their heart. We made a big mistake. We were so absorbed in playing, so we ignored our animals. Animals which are our source of income. Think about that. If you have laptop today, people work on their laptops, and if somebody steal your laptop, how would you feel? Oh, Krishna, my life is finished. Then devotees say, don't worry, it's just a laptop. Prabhu, don't worry, it's just one laptop. No, it is not just laptop. My job is based on this laptop. My office gave me. I have all my business data. And if I am a devotee, I have all my temple data in this. I have all my classes prepared. I have all my lectures, all my everything. It happens, really. You ever experienced losing a phone or laptop? Raise your hand. You ever experienced? Yes. How we feel. It is not only loss of money, but we know how important that is. Right? Also mobile. Everything is there. I cannot call my devotees. I cannot call my members or donors or seniors or juniors or equals. I'm finished. I had so much of data. I prepared my lectures for last 20 years of hard work. Everything was in my laptop, in my data. It's a nightmare. And when your laptop is source of your income, it brings money to the family. Oh, Krishna, that is a big problem. And now these coward boys are saying, oh, we made a big mistake. These animals were only source of our income. We are very simple living people. We don't know any other business. Our business is only cow protection and milking the cows, then selling the milk and paying the GST to Kamsa. Then they would pay taxes to the government, Kamsa. So now naturally they were very much worried. And they didn't tell Krishna and Balram also. They just moved around, all coward boys. They went in all the directions searching for their animals. After many, many hours, from a distance, they could see their cows, their calves, buffalo and goats in a very fearful mood. Even animals, they were very fearful. Their faces were not happy looking faces. Just like if a small boy or girl from a family, they get lost on a train station or in a shopping mall or in a big mela like a Kumbh Mela. Many children get lost. The parents are worried when they lose their children. But even children, they are not happy. When children get lost, separated from their parents or guardians, it is natural, they cry, They cry. They are not in a happy state because they are separated from their parents. So naturally these cows and calves, they were in a fearful mood. They were not happy looking at all. because they knew their protector are Krishna and Balram, and they cannot see Krishna and Balram anywhere. So naturally they were very worried. And the cows realized that they have lost path. They have lost in forest. But when the cowherd boys from a distance, after searching for many hours, they saw cows and calves. They were very happy. They ran toward them. After running, they reached to the cows, and then they embraced them. They loved them. And then Krishna and Balram were following their friends. When cows and calves saw Krishna from a distance, they started crying even more. Wow! Wow! That is how cow cries, right? And it is very normal. When you see small children, if sometimes they fall down, they cry a little bit. When the moment they see their parents, they cry more. It happens. Out of affection, they cry more. When parents are not around, they cry a little bit. But when they are around, they cry more. The cows were very fearful. But the moment cows saw Krishna coming, now they were crying more in the fire of separation. And Krishna is not waiting that he would reach closer to cows and he would console them. From a distance, Krishna started calling each and every cow by their name. Krishna knew name of each and every cow, and he would call them by personally calling their names, by hearing names coming from Krishna's mouth. Now cows were feeling satisfaction, little relief that, oh, our master is back. My Ishvara is back. At that time, the cows and cowherd boys, Krishna and Balram friends, they started feeling very thirsty. Why they were very thirsty? Because they could realize forest fire. In that forest, there's some fire happened, and they could feel the heat of forest fire. And out of heat of forest fire, animals and Krishna and Balram friends, they were naturally feeling thirsty. They wanted to drink some water. So they were very worried. What happened? They were thinking to quickly run out of this forest and save our lives and drink some water somewhere. But forest fire was so severe and wind was blowing, so the fire was spreading very fast. The forest fire was spreading very fast in the forest. It came very close to the trees which were surrounding cows and cowherd boys. Now they were in terrible condition because all around the forest there was big fire. All the trees were burning with fire. And these animals and Krishna and Balram with their friends, they got entrapped inside the fire. They got encircled by the fire. So their life was in extreme danger. Now what cowherd boys are doing now? This is the lesson number 1 from today's discussion. They didn't think about death or what will happen now or who will come and how we will leave the forest. They knew only one thing, that we have Krishna. We have Krishna with us. So let us call out Krishna for help. The moment they realized Krishna is accompanying them, they were not fearful at all. They handed over their worry to Krishna. They surrendered quickly without losing a moment. They said, Krishna, look at the fire. We are feeling so thirsty, but we cannot leave this forest because we are entrapped from all around by fire. But you are so powerful. We know Krishna. You can help us out. If anyone can save us, that is you, Krishna. That should be the mood of a devotee of Krishna. In life, when we have some adverse situation, that is the test of our devotion. That is the test of our character. That is the test of our wisdom, test of our education.